What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be playing the daily challenges. So we're going to kick it off with Wordle, of course. Yesterday we got stumped by, what was the word, Swami? Swami? I don't know. That was a tricky word, let me tell you that. But hopefully today's word is much better. So let's go ahead and click play. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with chart because, I don't know, I just like starting with chart. I feel like it's a great word to start off with. So let's start with that. We have a T. Okay. It's is that it? Okay. Let's think. What's another good word? Stole? That's not a bad word, you know. We have the S, check for an S, check for an L, and we also have the OE, right? Let's go with stole. I think stole is a very good second word. So let's hit him with stole. Oh, no. Okay. No S, no L, no E. We do have an O, and the T's still in the wrong place, which is pretty bad. Let's go, maybe it's something like this. OT something something. Yeah, we're really low on, like, clues right now. So maybe let's have a think. Let's just have a think. T-O, maybe it starts with T-O, today, but we don't have an A. I don't think it's T-O-D then, in that case. Maybe it's, what if the T is here? Motto. Oh, no. Surely it's not motto, right? I mean, that's a pretty poor guess anyway, because, you know, we only check for the M, and we have, like, 2 doubles if we were to guess that. So, we're not gonna go with motto. Let's see. This is interesting and... mouth? No. Mouth would have worked if we had if we had an H. You know, wait, what about mount? Mount is not a bad word to guess, right? It checks for the U. It also checks for the N, and N is a common, consonant, right? M, not so much, but that's not a bad shout, I would say. Oh, wait, no, hang on, never mind. The T's not at the end. Oh, right. Okay. Is Ponty a word? Ponty apparently is a word. And that actually helps quite a bit, so that was a fluke guess, but, we now know where the O is. We know there's a Y. That's pretty interesting. Wow, we got lucky here. I didn't know Ponty was a word, but sure. Towsy is not a word, right? Okay, apparently it was a word, and... we know there's no U, though. That's pretty helpful, I would say. And we know that the T is at the start, so it's something like that. What? I'm so stumped. It's not toffee with no E, right? That's not a word. Okay. Oh my god, I'm actually throwing. I didn't think that was a word. Otherwise, I would not have guessed that. Really? What's the word? What? This is another, like, bizarre... I swear, these words are bizarre. Let me tell you that, right? Like, what sort of word is that? T-O? Something, something... What's in the something, something? Like, what? Is toddy a word? What sort of word is toddy? What sort of word is toddy? What? Huh? What sort of word is toddy? Are we serious? What sort of word is that? What sort of word is toddy? What? Wordle coming up with the weirdest words. Like, let's actually search it up. Let's search it up. Toddy. A toddy most commonly refers to a hot mixed drink with liquor such as whiskey or rum, hot water, sugar, and spices. Oh, okay. That right. It's a drink. It's a type of alcohol, right? That's interesting. Okay, I never knew that. Very interesting to know about. Wow. Okay. Okay, we're going to be jumping straight into the Geo Hunter daily challenge. So here's, okay, we have goats, large size, gender equality index, pet dogs, obesity rate, golf courses, cannabis use percentage, rowing Olympic medals, and we're going to kick it off with Switzerland. So Switzerland, it doesn't have that many goats, right? Maybe gender equality index is a good pick for Switzerland. I don't think it's obesity. I don't think it's pet dogs, no. The golf courses, I don't think so. Cannabis use, I imagine probably not. Rowing Olympic medals, well, it's a landlocked country, so unlikely. I'm tempted with gender equality index, right? Let's go with that. It was 19th, that's okay, that's pretty good. Georgia, Georgia is a very cool country, by the way. It's a very sick-looking country. Like, if you look around Georgia, like the mountains and everything towards the north, they look pretty cool. Let me tell you that. Anyways, Georgia, goats, I don't think so. Large size, nah, it's not up there. Pet dogs, not too certain about that. Obesity rate, I imagine, is not that high. Although I could be wrong. Golf courses, probably not. Cannabis use percentage, probably not, right? Rowing Olympic medals, I don't think Georgia's very well known for that. So maybe we skip Georgia then. I'm not too sure about Georgia. Goats, I don't think so. I don't think so. So I'm tempted to use my skip for Georgia. Let's use our skip. I'm not too familiar with Georgia, so. Guyana? Guyana, we shall go... How does cannabis use percentage for Ghana sound? Let's go with that. It was 62nd. That was not the best pick. Ghana, we shall go... really, Ghana? Wow, Ghana? What would be a good pick for Ghana? I guess, like, maybe large... No, sorry, not large heights. I don't think it's goats. Maybe pet dogs? I don't think so. Obesity rate, although... Yeah? No? I don't think it's golf courses. It's probably not rowing Olympic medals. It's not obesity rate, right? Maybe it is. I don't think it's pet dogs or... I feel it's just the best pick out of the other ones other categories we have available, right? It's not obesity rate. Democratic Republic of the Congo, I think our best shout is probably large size for that. Yeah, Niger, we will go... Really? Like, pet dogs? I guess, not goats, right? It can't be goats. It can't be rowing Olympic medals, and it's probably not golf courses, so let's go with... It's not even pet dogs. The UK, golf or rowing Olympic medals. Ooh. Now this is... Oh, surely you're rowing Olympic medals, right? Okay, let's just have a think. Goats. There's probably quite a few number of goats in the UK. Is it higher than the other categories though? Golf courses probably not as much. Probably not as high of a ranking compared to goats or rowing Olympic. I'm tempted by rowing Olympic medals for some reason. Although goats is pretty safe. Like, rowing Olympic medals, I'm just throwing it out there because UK is, like, surrounded by water, right? Let's go with goats, right? I'm actually throwing. Germany. What's the last country gonna be, then? Let's go golf courses. Yeah, 6. That's a bit of redemption. Mauritania. Not applicable. That's crazy. 35 plus? It ended up being 35 plus. Okay, daily challenge, 448. Target of 107. We went 341 over that. That's not that good. Okay, we're gonna finish it off with today's global. Hopefully this goes much better. I'm pretty good with my global, you know, so let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Let's start off with Italy again. Italy gave us good, some good, good luck in the last video, right? So let's go with Italy. Closest border, 2,800, pretty much 3,000 kilometers. That's pretty far away. So I don't think it's North America. That's too far away, for 2.8 kilometers away from Italy. Africa, I can see. And then towards, like, maybe, like, Azerbaijan is roughly 3,000, maybe it's, like, Central Asia, that's 3,000 kilometers. So I think a safe guess would probably be, Chad, right? Chad or... yeah, I think Chad's a pretty good second guess. And if it's, like, cooler, or maybe, like, just ever so slightly warmer, then it's probably towards, Central Asia, right? So let's go with Chad. I think Chad's a pretty good... although it might be too close to Italy, you know? Actually, yeah, Chad's probably a little too close to Italy. In that case, we might just go South Sudan, because Sudan's probably too close, right? So let's go South Sudan. It's ever so slightly closer than Italy, but still pretty far away. So this, maybe it's like Jordan? Nah, Iran. Iran's a pretty good shout, I think. Iran's gonna be... if it's not Iran, if it's like way further away, then it's probably somewhere like Ivory Coast, maybe. So let's go Iran. Iran is much warmer, 50 kilometers away from the mystery country. So it could be the UAE. It could be Oman. So how far away is 50 kilometers? From yesterday's video, 200 kilometers was roughly like this distance, right? So if we keep that in mind and go here, I think the mystery country is probably the UAE. This is surely 50 kilometers. Like, I think this is a Strait of Hormuz. Right now, that's, you know, making headlines. Anyway, I think the UAE is 50 kilometers away from Iran, and based on triangulation, I mean, I just don't think that... how close is Jordan? Nah, I don't think it's Jordan. Jordan is too close to Italy and South Sudan for it to be 3,000 kilometers away. So I think the UAE is a good shout for the mystery country. South Sudan, that's roughly 2,000 kilometers, and Italy, that's roughly 3,000 kilometers, right? So let's go with the UAE. It was cooler. Now that's interesting. So, wow, how is that? That's cooler, really? This is confusing. The issue is we don't know how far away the UAE is from the mystery country now. The closest border, 50 kilometers. It's still Iran that's the closest, so... how far away is... really? It's probably not Jordan. Jordan's roughly here. And... where's Kuwait again? Kuwait was somewhere here, right? It might be... no, does Kuwait border Iran? I think Kuwait does border Iran. The UAE... it can't be Jordan. I don't think it's this vicinity. It's probably somewhere here. It's not Afghanistan, I don't think. Maybe it's like... Tajikistan... no. Yeah? No. Uzbekistan? I'm just trying to think. So Kazakhstan is roughly here. Then we have Kyrgyzstan. Where's Turkmenistan? Turkmenistan was like somewhere here, right? The stands like trip me up. We know Afghanistan's here. We know Pakistan's here. What is this country then? This country here. Uzbekistan or Turkmenistan? It's probably not Armenia, right? This is too close to Italy to make sense. So, and it's probably not Qatar or Bahrain, right? If it was Bahrain, then the UAE would have a deeper purple color. So it's probably not Bahrain, and Bahrain's probably too far away from Iran to be 50 kilometers away, so it's probably not, surely it's not this vicinity, right? It's gotta be Central Asia. That's just what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, so Uzbekistan, I guess we're gonna go for. Where is Uzbekistan again? I can't for the life of me remember, like, where the Central Asian countries are, like, where and whatnot. So, Uzbekistan, I'm just gonna send it, right? That's even more confusing. So, it's not Central Asia, then. What country is 50 kilometers away from Iran? What? Oh, and I toggled it to mile. It's not as, it can't be this vicinity. Surely it's somewhere here then. What if it is Bahrain? What if it is Bahrain? It's just, no, like, surely not, right? Saudi Arabia, wait, isn't it just Saudi Arabia? Let's have a think. Let's have a think first. Saudi Arabia, it stretches all the way down here, and this is too close to 2,000 kilometers, I think, so it can't be Saudi Arabia. It's got to, what if it is Jordan? No, surely not, right? Or is it? It can't be. Yeah, no way it's Jordan. What if where's Kuwait? Kuwait is somewhere here, right? Or am I tripping? Nah, come on. What if it is Jordan? What if it is Jordan? There's no way it's Jordan, right? I'm actually so confused. Let's go with Jordan. Oh my god, it's not Jordan. It's not Syria, right? Does Iran border Syria? Syria does border Iran, so it can't be Syria. Saudi Arabia then, right? Like, okay, so the UAE is closer to the mystery country than it is to Iran. Actually, no, it can't be the Saudi Arabia. What am I saying? Because Saudi Arabia borders UAE, so it can't be Saudi Arabia. It's gonna be Kuwait, right? Like, surely. Wait, hang on, am I mistaking this for Djibouti? No, wait, what's here then? It's Kuwait, right? Or was it Djibouti? Wait, I actually can't remember. Let's go with Kuwait. No, wait, Kuwait? Where's Kuwait? No, wait, nah, I'm tripping. Kuwait's here, right? Sure. What's this country? It's gotta be Kuwait. Nah, it's not Djibouti, right? It was Kuwait. Okay. That did not go too well, I can't lie. 7 total guesses to get the mystery country. I thought I was good at Globle, by the way. Turns out I'm not. It took us, like, right after we got Iran, we really should have gone the mystery country. Kuwait, like, sure, right, like, come on, man. The triangulation, like, Italy, South Sudan, Iran, only 50 kilometers away. We should be getting Kuwait, like, just like that, right? Well, that's fine. We did end up getting the mystery country in 7 guesses, which I guess is okay. It's not that bad. So yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy watching today's video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.